that too. Not Sabs, welcome in. We don't have malice in, or most of us don't have any malice in our hearts. But because travel for us is, thank you for doing the shout out. If the next shout out could be for Strange Moon Lilith, please. Yes, it will be peaceful. You're worried about the finances going forward though. I don't see trouble with the finances. Okay. Yeah. There's that being led card again. Jing, just make sure you keep reminding yourself that you are worthy, because I feel the seeking of a partnership is great and it's money led rather than finding that person that resonates with you. I feel though that the house, you're going to be there, you're going to be in the house for quite some time. I feel you may even take in a boarder, a student, to help pay some of the costs. But I feel you will remain in that house for a good amount of time. Just be careful with the relationship side of things not to get played. I feel your heart is open to a relationship, but you're renting out the house. There you go. I do feel that there's a risk that your heart is open, but the hurts haven't healed yet. So give the hurts time to heal. Because you're worthy of much better than what's been given. And I see you finding a way around the financial situation. And hopefully that resonates, Jing. But yes, Strange Moon Lilith, actually a good supporter of my stream, has made it to the past broadcasts #1 clip. So if Strange Moon Goldhairs, if you can do a shout out for Strange Moon Lilith. And Breenie always supports me, so I'll support Breenie. Not sure you will get a job. I feel you working from home, Jing. I feel that there's worry over the finances, but I feel that it will be resolved. I can't see an actual job, but I feel it will be resolved. So hopefully that resonates with you, Jing. And I've been doing okay, not Sabs. I've been busy as usual. But yeah, good but busy. Yeah, same for me, Link Retro. It's been busy, but a good busy. And you're welcome, Jing. And you know I always have you in my prayers. So, yes, if I can't remember what page was open, the book fell on the floor in my meditation yesterday, but we'll see. Now, Mark, you are up next. Is Mark still in there? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I missed you at the end of my mega stream. I've bumped you up, so here we go. Can you understand something going wrong with an amplifier or a sound mixer? I was just talking about my water fountain making a buzzing sound yesterday, and I didn't even notice it. But I'm seeing a sound mixer. Not that you can think of. I'm not going to change it, Mark. You know me, I stick with it. I feel there's water damage. I know you guys are going through a heat wave at the moment, but I feel like there's water damage to it. Just check all your plug connections. Whoopsie daisies. I'm going to have to change decks. No, I can find every single one of them. That's good. They didn't go too far. That's my exercise for today. Oh, see you again, Jim. Have a good nap. Okay. Yeah, particularly I feel there's a sound mixer against a wall. Or an amplifier. Something that I would see as an amplifier. Okay. I'm also seeing purchase of new control units. I see them as being bigger than a mouse. Seriously, I don't have one, but oh, you go for it, Link Retro, no worries. Mark, I'm seeing purchase of, like, I can show you what, this is my controller. It makes sense. Check the wiring on one of them. I feel it's a coloured one. Can you understand it being a coloured one? I heard controller, but I saw a mouse. So my mouse is my controller. And it's a coloured one. You can relate, okay. I feel there won't be any dramas in fixing it, but the pain of having to fix it, I believe, will... Okay, let's see. You're self-assured going forward, Mark. You've made a few adjustments, but you're self-assured in the adjustments you've made. You've had to sacrifice, I want to say in real life social, you've had to sacrifice the in real life social, but you're confident in the adjustments you've made, and I really do feel that they're going to pay off. The sacrifice you've made with saving, and I feel your person is behind you 100%. You're so needing a night out. This is I get this from time to time where I so need a night out where I can just let loose. And I feel that's for you as well. That you so need a night out. Okay, take it. From what I'm feeling from the energy, take it. I feel like it will reinvigorate your passion. And I want to say the minor downturn in income is going to rectify itself. It's only been minor, but it will rectify itself. You've had a fear of it snowballing, but it'll rectify itself. And there's greater success, so prepare for greater success. I feel the changes that you've made are going to result in greater success. Yeah. And I want to say with you and your person, there is a rekindling of heartfelt emotions. And they're actually proud of you for stepping up for some reason. Yeah. Can you understand them being proud of you because you stepped up? Yeah, you stepped up. I feel there's something official coming up between you and your person. Yeah. Look, there's the sun. I know a lot of people overseas want the sun to go away. I really do feel like communication is better, that everything is flowing as it should. The only thing that's stopping it being total bliss is worry over the financial situation, which I feel will rectify itself. Thank you for doing the shout out, Cold Hairs. Yeah, and I feel it's going to get better. If that's possible. I feel you feel that it may not be possible to be better. But it's going to get better. And there's something official with the partnership coming up. Either a renewal of a commitment or making it actually paper official. And I think I had a little bit of a lag there, but we'll see. If you can relate to that, Mark, just let me know. I want to say whatever it is, it's the best thing. Is it an anniversary? Is it happening on an anniversary, like a 10-year anniversary or something like that? It is. Okay. It's going to get better. I feel there's a little bit of a fear that officialdom will interrupt the vibe, but it won't. So hopefully that resonates for you, Mark. And, okay. Because you're a 12-month subversary, I'm doing a longer read. You're fearful that something from your past is going to come back up. Yeah. Can you relate to being fearful of something from your past coming back to haunt you? It is just that, a fear. I am not getting anything of reality. I feel like you will sail through. Yeah. You're fearful that if your person finds out that it may change things. I don't feel it will. But I am picking up that fear. But as with all fears, sometimes we're better off fessing up. You know, letting our person know. You're fearful they're going to walk away if they find out, but they won't. And I do get that the fear of the past is just that, a fear. They're not going to walk away. They know who you are. And I'm seeing in my mind's eye, for anyone that was a Friends fan, Friends, the television series, when Ross and Rachel split up, Ross kept saying, "But we were on a break." That's the vibe I'm getting from the past. And I don't think it will be a Ross and Rachel catastrophe. Yeah, Ross kept saying, "But we were on a break." And I don't feel the Ross-Rachel catastrophe. Look, my guides show it to me how I know it, and sometimes it's popular culture. And I know Friends was like, what is it, 2023, 25 years ago. It's sad thinking that Friends was 25 years ago. Even longer if you started it from episode 1. And that's what I have for you, Mark. Hopefully it resonates with you. But just know it will get better. Making the official thing the anniversary, it will get better. And all the plans that you've put in place are coming to fruition. Or are going to come about. Just sit in your power, Mark. I know you can do that. Sit in your power. Seriously, the star and the sun on the same... I don't need to say more to other tarot readers, but I do get glowing up. Like a bright light. Now, I'm just going to put the list up to see where I'm up to. Okay, I've done Jing. Okay, I've done Mark's. Yeah, it's like wherever you sit, you're sitting on your throne. Thank you, Link Retro. But hopefully it resonated, Mark, because I do get that success. Both in the changes you've made, the stability of what you're working with growing, and your relationship getting even better. Or I'm supposed to say situationship now, aren't I? Doesn't make sense to me. But what do I know? And I think I may have lost Mark for some reason. Okay. And Peachy, you are next. Yay! Long-term follower, Peachy. And seriously, if anybody has feedback on their reads, I'm more than happy to listen. If you would like something changed within the stream, more than happy to listen. I'm doing good. I feel you are too. I feel like there's a happy vibe. And it's happy because you're you. It's not happy because anything specific has changed, but you're feeling comfortable in your own skin. And I feel you may be considering streaming again. Can you relate to that, Peachy? I feel the happiness because you're succeeding. Yeah, do it. I still recommend you, so do it. I can't be everywhere at once. I try, but I can't be. Okay. Yeah. You're wanting a money, and Marnie, welcome in the chat for the first time. You're digging the good vibes today. It's the purple lipstick. I know it's dark, but it gives me good vibes. Peachy, I feel like you're wanting a financial reading to do with money. I do feel that it has caused some disruption in the flow of living in your own skin. Why am I seeing George Thorogood? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it has a bit. I'm seeing George Thorogood. Now, I'm a fan, but the only reason I would pick that up is that it's like, in Australia we call them pub crawls. We go from one pub to another, to another, to another, and that's our night out. It's fun, but you do drink a bit. So, and George Thorogood has this song that's one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Okay, yeah, there it is, living in your own skin. Okay, I want to see some pentacles come up in these extra cards. Yeah, you're feeling isolated at the moment, Peachy. There we go. And I want to say there's a temptation that when you do stream for fun, that, yeah, there you go. Good old George Thorogood. Never lets me down. Oh, sweet dreams, not Sabs. Thank you for popping by and thank you for bringing your energy to my stream. And yes, you would have been next. But Peachy, I am picking up that try not to do anything you will later regret. And I feel there's a streamer that has inspired you to do tarot in a different way, or to do you in a different way. And I feel there's a temptation to do something you may regret. Thank you for doing the shout out for Star Booty. Oh, bad to the bone. Yeah, it's my age group, but you will indeed. I knew you'd thought about it. I knew you'd thought about it. And I'm not going to give that person a shout out. I'm not even going to mention them. But they are streaming in the tarot. Yeah. I got that there was a temptation to do something that you would regret later. And I feel you're not going to need to do that. So Peachy, just recognize that yes, streaming for fun, but also as a passive income, I feel you will find a way. But being you is enough. Being you is enough. Yeah, it's strange that I'm getting these images from my age group, knowing that my audience is a different age group, and it's like, how can I explain George Thorogood in a little... Welcome in, Charlie. How can I explain George Thorogood in a little short snap? And yes, I'm a huge fan. He's only just, probably about 4 months ago been to Australia, and I saw him. And it was brilliant. 4 or 5 months ago, maybe a bit longer, but I always get blown away. One of my favourite US performers. So there you are, Peachy. I know you're going to have that success, and it's going to be coinage success. But be you. Yes, I'm finding it hard to... Now, if not Sabs, if you're still there, not Sabs, I can do your read, but I know you have to get some sleep at some time. Not Sabs would probably understand. I'm just trying to... let's see. I'll do the list again. I appreciate you so much, Peachy. You are a long-term supporter. You were before Mark, and Mark has subbed for 12 months. So, there you go. It's one of those things. And yes, Fusion, you are next. I can't forget it was so helpful, Fusion, when you jumped in and did sub stuff when the chat got a bit wild. Because sometimes I'm busy doing my own thing and I don't see that the chat's gone wild or the chat's got out of hand or that sort of stuff. So, Fusion, I really do appreciate that. And Marnie, thank you for the follow. And I'm going to have to fix that because the sound... I changed the sound when I was streaming the meditation so it didn't go off. Let's see. Now, if you do get thrown to an ad, please type in ad. Just so I know you're not ignoring me. But Fusion's fallen asleep to my voice before. And, yes, it happens. Apparently people fall asleep. Yes, I think it did help out Gold Hairs. Although Valaire still subbed and joined. But I think you put the pinned up after that. I had somebody else watching what was going on while I was trancing. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm still learning with streaming in different categories. Yeah, Fusion's in the viewers list, I know. I saw that. So, while Fusion's there, V. Hopefully V's in the list. There you are, V. I'll put your read in now. V, can you understand a lady and gentleman that passed not long after each other? Thank you for the hydrate, Kim. You have a new person. Wonderful. Okay. No. My guide is correcting me. There was 4 or 5 months apart. The lady passed, then the man passed. I'm going to put the cards down because the spirit world are not cards. I do know you want a reading on how the person feels about you, but I'll get to that. Still no. Then I need to go to the chat. I feel there's someone in chat that knows where a lady and a man passed within a couple of months of one another. I felt 4 months. And I don't know the connection that the lady and the man have. If anything, I'd say brother, sister. Thank you for the hydrate, gold hairs. I'm going to use water this time. I use water whenever I have a spirit connection. Oh. Now, if no one in the chat can recognise it, same as last time, I'm going to have to put it back with my guides. Because the person concerned may not actually be listening. Okay, but you're not feeling this new person, okay? But you do have a new person. Okay, I'm getting the love oracle out. And they don't discount this person. I feel they're quite nervous. They're quite a nervous person. And gold hairs, if I could get you to close the queue, please. It's just exclamation point close. I'll do readings as long as I can, so if anyone pops back in. Okay. Now, V, I feel this person came into your life unexpectedly, and even though they're nervous, they still approach you. Yeah, but can you realise how nervous they were in flirting? I feel the nervousness. Now, I know the cards on these are labelled. Please don't read into it. It's how cards link that tell me a story. There you go. You can read into it. I feel there's more to this person There's more to this person than what you know. I feel they may have been with someone. Yeah, I feel they're over-analysing you. But I feel back in 2019 they were with someone. And they were heartbroken. If you can go back to your thoughts of 2019, I feel they were with somebody. Yes, there you go. They were in a relationship. They've been heartbroken. Yeah, cheated on. Ha! I feel they proposed to the person as well. You may have to check that out. But in relation to you, you're dreaming of the perfect relationship. I don't think the perfect relationship exists, just to be honest with everybody. There's always going to be challenges, but I feel you're dreaming of it. And I feel this person may fit that quality. You don't know much about their relationship. Probably because they don't want to revisit the heartache. If you can understand that, they don't want to revisit the heartache. Blue Moss Dragonette, welcome in. I've closed the official queue, but I'm still doing reads and feedbacks. So feel free to stick around. If I get through the queue, I'll pop you in. Yeah. Okay, V, I want you to remain open, even though you don't feel the vibe. Sometimes it's what is it about being persistent? Being persistent and consistent shows you more about a person's character than flowers and the romantic stuff. And I feel this person is going to show you. They like making you laugh, but they're really nervous. And for a nervous person to try that is a huge thing, because I feel they take it to heart. So be open to the possibility that this could go somewhere. I've got soulmate, family and wedding. I said not to read anything into it, but when those three cards came up together, some people are just nervous. Personal interactions can be intimidating. I'm thinking that's bravado. From what I'm picking up, there's heartache. This is what I got for your person. I got heartache. Sorry, wrong. Heartache. Proposal. So I knew it was a relationship. And there was divine intervention. And that's how I knew that they were hurt. I knew they were hurt. And seriously, if we're looking at a straight person here, straight men can exaggerate. Like, we're all prone to exaggeration. Forget putting a label on it. We're all prone to exaggerate. So just be open to the possibility, V. And I always say your intuition is your guardian angel speaking, but sometimes when we connect with people, it's over a period of time. It's not just on the first meet. Yeah. I feel this person likes to make you laugh. And anybody that goes out of their way to make you laugh, that's a good thing. And I feel this person does go out of their way. And remember, some people are naturally nervous in interpersonal connections. And I know heaps of players that relate to being nervous. Yeah. And you know he's hurt. Exactly. So people that go out of their way to make you feel better, aren't they people that we want to keep in our lives, regardless of what the connection is? I feel this might develop into something. But connections aren't made, you know, you meet somebody, there may not be a vibe there, but over time they grow on you. And I remember something I was told many moons ago, is that an attractive person will quickly become ugly to you if they behave in ways you don't like. An unattractive person will become attractive to you if they behave in ways that you like. But it happens over time. And hands up anybody in the queue or in the chat that's actually had that happen to them, where a person that they don't particularly vibe with the looks of all of a sudden becomes attractive because they're persistent in doing the right thing. It's happened to me. I can put my hand up. Thank you, Gold Hairs. You resonate with that statement. And the longer I've been here on this planet, and it's happened to you, Link Retro, thank you. The longer I've been here on this planet, the more true I know that statement to be. You can have somebody that looks like a god or Adonis. If they behave badly, they soon look like the devil. They show their true colours, and it comes out in how we view them. So, yes, I feel this person desires to make you laugh. Lady Palace and Athena, thank you. You do agree. It's like, yeah, the longer I've been on this planet in flesh and blood, the more I think that statement is true. And yes, I will get to next in the queue. Okay, Charlie, no worries. And if I could do the next shout out, Gold Hairs, to Blind Luck Intuitive. And V was that read. And if Fusion has popped back in, Sylvie, you're up next. I know Fusion hadn't left the queue, but okay. Sylvie, can you understand beating yourself up over something? Talking negatively to yourself? I feel there's a tough situation. But I also feel that you're negative towards yourself because you did the right thing. Doing the right thing is never, ever, ever wrong. I feel you said hello to somebody. And it's like, oh, why did I do that? You know, being you is not about playing games. And again, with what Link Retro said, Aussies can speak bluntly at times. There's no malice in what we say. Most of us, anyway. Don't worry, we're the same as every other society. We have people that use malice. I'm not one of them. I just speak bluntly. And I want you to remind yourself, Sylvie, that doing the right thing is never wrong. Yeah. I feel this is interpersonal. And like an Aussie, somebody's taken something the wrong way. I feel it's an interpersonal. It's put you in a lonely state though, Sylvie, if you can recognise that. Yeah, you feel left out in the cold. You feel shunned. Hi, Cat Ivy, welcome in. The official queue is closed, but hang around. I get through that, and you're the second person after. And hopefully I haven't lost Sylvie. Yeah. I want to say there's going to be a change. What is it that there's another person, I can't remember off the top of my head, says rejection is God's protection. Now, whoever you label as God, I feel that's what this is all about, because there's an emotional upliftment that's on its way. It's like the pieces are starting to be placed together, and I feel that you can resonate with that. I feel someone may have used your generosity. Just let me know if that resonates, Sylvie. You're confused a little bit. Okay. I feel the loneliness and the being out on the edge. Oh, I know Cat Ivy's there, but oh, I remember now. Cat Ivy does have to skip the queue because Cat Ivy got my coffee right. So I'll finish with Sylvie's read. Now, you can't understand that the universe are putting together the pieces needed going forward. And I feel that the people that are not in your life at the moment are not in your life for a reason. It won't reopen, Lady Palace Athena, but if I've got time, I will fit you in. There's really good stuff coming forward. And I feel you've started to meet some of those people. And I really feel that for you, Sylvie. And I feel a lot of this may have taken place online. Online or direct messaging or not in person. Yeah. But there's emotional opening up coming. And I see new people coming in. But I get more of a sense of in real life as well as online. So hopefully, Sylvie, that resonates and you can drop back in and let me know how it goes. Yeah, I felt that you needed it. You needed to know that there was a reason that the people dropped out. And it's because better is coming. Gold hairs. Oh no, I have to do Cat Ivy first. My bad. I'd hit next before realising. So Mark's already had the read. I had to pop Mark up the top because Mark had a 12-month subversary. Yeah, Cat Ivy, you're up next. Mark had a 12-month subversary. And when they subbed for the 12 months in a row, I'd just done 8 hours of streaming. And it's like, but they popped out of the queue. Anyway, Cat Ivy. Oh, there we go. Oh. I feel you may have been invited to join someone lately. You've been invited to join. I'm not sure where it is. Come on, come on, come on. I feel it could be a travel situation. And I'm not talking about overnight travels. I'm talking about daily travel. Just let me know if that resonates. You're not sure. Can you understand being invited to join someone? Hey, Horse-Drawn Portrait. Welcome in. The queue's officially closed, but I'm going to stream for as long as I can. Oops. Oh, I'm going to stream as long as I can, Horse-Drawn Portrait, so hang around. Now, Cat Ivy, you can't think properly. Ah, there you go. I feel like dinner requires you to travel outside of your comfort zone. And that's okay. We all have stressful days where it affects our memory. I'm no different. Like today, I forgot to bump you up. If it hadn't have been for Gold Hairs reminding me, I would have forgotten. But I feel like it requires you to travel outside of your usual comfort zone. And some people, their comfort zone can be not going to anybody else's house. I wish the neighbours' kids would have that comfort zone. They came to my front yard to play. I'm going to have to redeem the stretch today, Gold Hairs. My body's not behaving too well. Yeah. Cat Ivy, I'm feeling the energy of not wanting to attend. I do attend, but there's a feeling of not wanting to attend. If you can let me know if that resonates, Cat Ivy. I get the Sun and the Fool as your outcome. I get that there's attend. There's something of value to be gained from attending. You're fearful that it's like you've been invited so they can convert you or something. There's a fear of being invited for a different purpose. They've invited you because they're trying to include you. Can you understand the fear of debate or the fear of ridicule. I don't get that that's why. I've got the World card at the end. And I've also got the Chariot. And to me, the Chariot is strong and forging ahead. I feel you will attend, and there's good coming from it, with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles in the read as well. I feel there is good coming from it. There is a kind of independence that will come from it. And hopefully that resonates, because I did get the reluctance to go. That was the first thing I picked up, was your reluctance to attend. I knew you'd been invited. Stay your true self, but still go. Okay. Was Blind Luck Intuitive given a shout out, Gold Hairs? Yes, good. You're welcome, Cat Ivy. Now, Gold Hairs, it is your read. It's not you, Gold Hairs, that can relate to a male and female passing within a couple of months of each other. No, this has happened. There's someone in the chat where a male and female passed within a couple of months of each other. But I have people sitting in the chat that use my stream to fall asleep. But, okay, back with my guides you go. I don't pick up spirit, people, if it hasn't happened yet. So, and if you can relate, please speak up. Your uncle and your auntie passed. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long ago, Cat Ivy. I feel 4 months apart. Can you relate to 4 months apart? I felt the female went first and then the male. Sounds about right. Exactly. There you go. I knew there was someone in the chat that it was for. Sorry, Gold Hairs, I'll come back to you later. Yeah, V. Finally found out who. They've been bugging me. I feel they were quiet people. As in, they just did their thing. There's no ripples. I feel the man liked... Okay. The man liked to sip tea. You do not have a good relationship with them. That's okay. Sometimes they come through to apologise. But they came through together and I have to give it. The man used to like to sip tea. And the lady, I feel the lady may have been battered in a way. Because she's really quiet. She wouldn't stand up for herself, let alone anyone else. Can you relate to that, Cat Ivy? that doesn't sound like her. Okay. I felt the lady was missing teeth when she passed. Just to give you evidence. Yeah, it's hard to see from different perspectives. Yes. Are these the parents of somebody who did something disgusting? Hello, Deborah Cogram. I can't get past your old handle. But Cat Ivy, can you understand, are these the parents of somebody who did something disgusting? They didn't have children. Then they looked after children though. Yeah, there's one of them that did something disgusting. If in your quiet moments you can try and figure out, I feel there may have been a burn happen, whether it was you that was burnt on the stove. But I feel their stove was old. I feel like their stove was like a wood fire stove. You don't know. In your quiet, I feel like I'm with Cat Ivy, Lady Pallas Athena. So, if you could do some investigating, and when you're better able to think, just know that they want you to know that you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. And I feel that's important because there's been recent confusion. I feel someone may have put you down, and it's as recent as today. They want you to know you were not at fault. I feel you're blaming yourself. You're not at fault is what they're saying. So even though you may not have got along with them, just know they came through today to let you know that you're not at fault. And hopefully that resonates. I can let them go now and go back to Gold Hairs. Yep, I'm letting them go now. You're welcome, Cat Ivy. Just know you're not at fault. That's what they came to tell you. Now I need to go to Gold Hairs. Again. Oh, thank you. See, I've got the most supportive chatters, Cat Ivy. Everybody's got everybody's back in my chat. I love it. Liberian Desert Glass. Tektite Stone. No. There you go. Oh, thank you, Link Retro. I think it's a chill place too. So, Gold Hairs. I'm feeling that you're having difficulty distancing emotion from what you do. Whatever you do in daily routine, I feel like you're having difficulty distancing your emotion. It resonates. Okay. I feel emotion is your go-to. Let's see what comes out. Yeah. I feel you take on energy. And I do want to say your actions are well regarded. Yeah. An empath can learn to control. They can learn to put up a shield. But empathically, I feel there's still remnants of something that's hanging on. And there's one particular time that seems to be coming up in your reading where you felt it difficult to push it away. Miro, welcome in. I've closed the queue for today. Today's a short stream. Tuesdays are my mega streams where I stream for about 8 hours. Today's Feedback Friday gives everybody a chance to have their say. And also, I do readings while I listen to the feedback. But Gold Hairs, I feel like your actions are well regarded. But you're disappointed in not being able to do more. I feel you pace your diary. Yeah, it's unintentional. For an empath, it's always unintentional. But I do feel like you have to pace your diary at a certain pace. And you're disappointed that you have to have such big gaps in between. Can you understand? Welcome in, Zabu Ninja Time. Gold Hairs, if you can understand disappointed at having to pace. Yeah, it's like I've got to have big gaps in between. No, I don't officially open up the queue if I've closed it, but I do keep reading. We'll see how I go. We'll see how I go. Now, Gold Hairs. Okay. Can you understand lowering your prices? Don't lower them. That's just me saying don't lower them, but just let me know, Gold Hairs, if you've considered lowering your prices or have actually lowered your prices. Yeah, it is too nice. And there's something about building a customer base first. And I want to say, this type of work, your return customer base is low. Word of mouth is high. So don't lower your prices, because I see the word of mouth actually doing the work for you. And Zadox, welcome in. So Gold Hairs, I see the word of mouth doing the work for you. I feel you're struggling with the lower fee. And yes, you do need to protect your energy, but there are ways that you can protect your energy, still be the empath, but not take it into your soul. So I feel, research that. I feel there is someone that can teach you how to do that. But I do see word of mouth as being your tool. Not a cheaper price, but word of mouth being your tool. And hopefully that resonates, Gold Hairs. Your work speaks for itself. End of story. Okay. And yes, you have been too nice. Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Goldhairs. Thank you. And Marnie, you're up next. Okay. Then it would be Horse-Drawn Portrait would be next, being a sub. So hopefully Marnie is still in the queue. Just pop up and say hi, Marnie. Yep, Marnie's still in the queue. Marnie's Seahawk. Or Marine Seahawk. That's what I got wrong. Marine Seahawk. Sorry, I got your name wrong. That's my bad. Hello. And welcome in, Marine Seahawk. Oh, thank you. You're so understanding. I'm going to have to get it right from now on. Can you understand being down to earth and being... I feel that you're a respectful person, that you're down to earth. So much so I'm getting Aussie feeling. Thank you, Goldhairs, for continuing with the shout-outs. If you can relate to an Aussie... I feel Australian. Are you Australian? Marine Seahawk? Australian, New Zealand or Texan? No. Australian, New Zealand or Texas? Whenever I get an Aussie feeling, that's what it is. None of them. Okay, I'm going to leave that then. Can you understand popping into this stream for spirit contact? I'm not connecting with anyone, but I feel like the purpose of you popping into the stream was for spirit contact. And I'm going to change decks if that's a no. Yes, there you go. I'm not connecting with anyone, so I'm not going to claim that that's where it came from. Okay. And I just heard Californian Dreaming. You know the Beach Boys song California Dreaming? Or California Dreaming? Oh, ads. There we go. That's why I ask everybody when they get thrown to an ad to put up in ad. And I know it's a good song. Oh, they don't make music like they used to, Link Retro. They do not make music like they used to. Although, I must admit, I do like some of the stuff. And I can't believe that young people now are listening to remixes of Marty Robbins. Is anybody in the chat old enough to know who Marty Robbins is? Not in an ad anymore. What is sad? Not in ad anymore. And what is sad? That I'm not connecting with anyone. Tune-in Tuesdays is my day where I generally connect. I did have somebody with me before, but I heard the song California Dreaming, and Link Retro knows it, so Link Retro could probably say, is it someone dreaming of a trip to California? Or dreaming, oh, sad that the music is so different. Yeah, but I remember as a kid, my mum listening to Marty Robbins, and there's a remix. Oh, there's a chance to win channel points, and you can choose to vote and win channel points. Thank you, Gold Hairs. But Marine Seahawk. Okay. You're waiting for someone to take action. And there's the Three of Wands. And you're dreaming of travel. Yeah. You're waiting for someone to take action, but you're dreaming of travel. That might have been why I keep getting places. You feel like you have to argue with a person all the time. Marine Seahawk, if you can understand that, just let me know. Yeah, you really feel that to get your point across, you have to argue with somebody all the time. And I want to say, you've already got their love. You don't need to. I feel like you're sick of asking. You're sick of asking. You've already got their love. I feel all you have to do is make a simple request. Let's see. See, I got the other parts wrong. Yeah. 8 of Cups. In the argumentative phase, they're feeling like nothing they can do will make you happy. Can you understand? You're not in their mind, but sometimes you do get a glimpse of what they feel. They're struggling to make you happy. Marine Seahawk, if you can relate to that, they're struggling to make you happy. I feel they're the type of person that throws money at the problem rather than talks. And I feel what you need is clearer communication. And Marine Seahawk, I hope that resonates for you. I feel asking them to communicate a bit clearer will work. And I feel that instead of the argumentative thing, try and do the request thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with please and thank you. Because you've just used thank you, it reminded me there's nothing wrong with could you please do. And I feel that will lessen the arguments, because the arguments have been very stressful on you. I feel that the travel is going to happen. So whatever the travel was that I was picking up on is going to happen. I'm not sure when. I feel you know what it's a. I feel you know what it's for. It's for an event. So I do feel the travel's going to happen. I know so. So hopefully that resonated for you, Marine Seahawk. Okie dokie. Now I'll just make sure the queue is empty. Yes, Horse-Drawn Portrait, if you are there, you're more than welcome. Thank you for trusting me to read for you, Marine Seahawk, and welcome in the chat for the first time. Horse-Drawn Portrait, if you are there, your read is up next. Okay. I'm not seeing Horse-Drawn Portrait in there. Let's see who else was hanging around. Blue Moss Dragonette. There you are. Okay. I'm sensing a little bit of a as if I'm in conflict with what I want to do and what gets done. That's what I'm sensing. If you can understand that, just let me know. Hopefully the yes ma'am was the how I described the conflict. And I feel there's a reason for it. I feel there's a sleep-wake cycle that's exhausting. It could be that at the moment sleep's disrupted and it's stopping things from getting done. Yeah. And I feel there's a restart energy. Sleep is disrupted and it's stopping things from getting done. Yeah. That's what I said. But I feel like there's a need to refresh an approach. You feel like that you've thrown all of your energy into something and it should have paid off, but for some reason it hasn't. It's like, what do I need to do? Jump through a flame to get there? Just be careful it doesn't depress you. Okay, King of Pentacles. I feel that apartment that you didn't get, the rent would have gone up or the amount would have gone up. If you can understand what I mean by that, Blue Moss Dragonette, the amount would have gone up. I'm picking up that you're feeling like everything boils down to money. Yeah, there you go. Try and welcome in, Brainy. Sorry, I've closed the queue. I'm still doing reads though, so bear with me. And yes, subs are being boosted up. No, I wanted to congratulate you for getting first on the past broadcasts clips in tarot. So congratulations, Brainy. Thank you for the shout out, Gold Hairs. Hang around or do you read? Yeah. I hate that everything boils down to money. It should boil down to character. However, I feel that a slight adjustment in you thinking of lack There you go. Thumbs up. An Aussie thumbs up for you, Brainy. It's news to you, but I've given it to you. It was there. When I checked last night, it was there. And I'm like, I've got to shout out Brainy, and I've been doing it all stream. So, anyway, Blue Moss Dragonette. I feel that there is a way of changing it. And it's like faith, not lack. Oh, you're more than welcome, Brainy. But Blue Moss Dragonette, if you can understand faith, not lack. So it's like, I have faith that it will work in my favour. But I feel there was a reason you missed out on the other apartment. You may start hearing about it because I feel the other apartment was close to... Yeah, keep holding on to faith. I feel like you missed out on the other apartment because of issues with it. It's like the universe didn't want you to have to deal with those issues. And I feel you'll resonate with that because you'll hear about it. So there's obviously someone near that apartment that you know. Or in that complex that you know. You will actually hear about how much trouble the person who got it is going to have. And I do see freedom coming. It's not freedom in the sense that modern society would think freedom has to do with money. It doesn't. I see freedom coming. So I see that there's peace of mind. So keep holding on to your faith. And yes, you may have to jump through a few more hoops. But with your faith, you will get through it. Yeah. I totally get that. Don't worry, I had roommates in the past. I feel there's an inconsiderate nature to the roommate, but I won't go there right now. But I do see freedom. And you now know what I mean by freedom. Being relieved of that stress. Being at peace. There you go. That's what I have for you, Blue Moss Dragonette. And Brainy, who is the next sub in the unofficial queue, you're up next, my darling. Okay, the prediction results is... a water fountain. What did I have in the middle of my ASMR stream? Yes, a water fountain. Link Retro, there you go. It was a noisy water fountain halfway through, but that's okay, Blue Moss Dragonette. I do see that peace is coming. So I feel it will work out okay. Now, Brainy. It was intense when it went loud, yeah. It only woke me up out of my meditation once, though. I was meditating and the sound only brought me out of my meditation once. So the meditation was ultra deep. Ultra deep. Okay. And yes, Brainy seems to be shocked that I've got an ASMR stream. Don't worry, Brainy, it's only a tranquility fountain. It's not what the popular ASMR things are, but it's a meditation for everyone. So, yes. No, I'm not eating well. Why do you say that, Breenie? Why do you say that, darling? Oh, ASMR eating. No, I'm not eating. It's a tranquility fountain. I know some of them are gross, but I sort of thought, okay, I've got to meditate. I've got to do my healing. And what better way to do it than include? Because there's new research that's shown that a healing meditation done with, for example, 12 people puts 400 times that energy into the healing. And I was inspired by that research, actually. And I'm so glad you're doing well. Now, Breenie, you're concerned that you're doing well now, but the paperwork has changed. Can you relate to that, Breenie? The paperwork having been changed? I'm going to lay out the cards first, and then there's the moon, there's Breenie turning up. Yeah. It's frustrating for you. And I want to say there's something with a connection, almost like a partnership, where someone's worried about the money, but they're worried about the money and they're not worried about the action needed. Welcome in, Pink Blue Skies, into the chat for the first time. Welcome. And yes, the queue has closed. Breenie, back to you, Dal. It's like a relationship. You're not sure where... Thank you for the follow. And I do have to actually adjust that, because seriously, the alert box should not have changed. Okay. No. I don't want that. I'm going to have to fix it up later. Yeah, I'm not rating myself with 1,300 people. That'd be nice. Can you understand shock, Breenie, in a connection with someone? I feel like someone may have shown their true colours, and now you're trying to balance solo. There you go. It's your fiance. Can you understand trying to balance the coins solo? I feel like there may have been a recent argument over this. You're going solo. I thought that, but I wasn't gonna put a moz on it. You're gonna do fine. Can you understand a recent argument? I feel there's money owed. Can you understand money owed, Breenie? And I do know there's a bit of a lag in the chat, so, okay. I'm going to stick with it. I feel there is money owed or a payment owed. If you say no, I say check your credit card. It's going to be quickly rectified though. And can you understand shock at the speed? Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. There you go. You're keeping something quiet and there's part of you that's fearful someone will sign. He lied. There you go. That's the worst thing. Why lie? But can you understand an idea that you have to grow and fearful of someone actually finding out? I feel that the magician's there. I don't feel that anyone will find out. And I'm not sure whether it's a duplicate channel for a different reason or there's like a mirroring. Just let me know if you can understand it, because I'm not entirely sure if I've described what I'm seeing correctly. It's like a mirror and nothing in between the mirror. Yeah, there you go. You will. There's like two. I did say channels. Chat, correct me if I didn't. I thought it was channels. I thought it was two separate channels. Oh, I did. Thank you, Brainy. Because I feel it will come about and it will, with your action, you're scared of the time devotion to the build. Can you understand that, Brainy? Time devotion to the build. Seriously, I thought clairaudient would be easier, but you've still got to nut it out. Ah, it's the small detail secured. Then what is it about the build? You're not considering building something. No, I can't accept what you've written, but there's something about the build. Because I didn't hear the end bit. I heard worried about the energy for the build. I didn't hear the end bit, so I've got to work out what the end bit is. The build. It's getting enough attention on the new channel. Can you understand building a structure? That's the only other way I can. If it resonates with the channel, I'm more than happy to leave it with you there. Yeah, it's building a structure. And there's something stressful about the build. See, I can get it totally wrong. The read was talking about relationships, and I feel there's something stressful about the build. So, I know you never give up. So just realise it may take her a while to work through the frustration